Welcome to the Wild West, the Quit Forest Rally.
We certainly didn't set out to do 30 years, and 1 year rolled after another, and before we know it, 30 years is up. It's been great support from the car club and the RallyWA community to make that happen. Famous WA guy, Ross Duncan, was around those days, and he, before the Forest Rally, the Commonwealth Bank Rally of the West, he was famous in his Zeds, and the first Forest Rally came out in his Subaru.
That win was certainly a great one for us because it was in an RX Turbo, and I think there were about 12 of those cars bought in that year or the previous year, but you actually had to buy them and rally them. Our win actually was the first time that Subaru actually won a national event in Australia, and it really changed the face of rallying. Four-wheel drive, of course, became dominant, and then my next four-wheel drive, of course, was the mighty VR4, which I still believe was the best car I've ever driven.
Brockman stage, with the chopper chasing you, is always good fun. Kinky stage is probably my favourite stage of the whole Australian Rally Championship. Something I take pride on, winning that stage, and next round I'll be doing the same thing. I'll try and make sure that no one beats me through there, so mark my words, I'll be giving them all through there, but probably two of the most fun stages, popular stages in the championship happen in WA. It's a great event, it's one I always enjoy, it's probably the favourite on the calendar, and ball bearing surface, as it's notorious for, is a lot of fun, and especially in a front wheel drive you can really keep the throttle on and keep the power on and have a lot of fun while you're there.
It's an amazing result for the Forest Rally to have run for 30 years as a round of the Australian Rally Championship, easily the longest continuously running round of the ARC, and also 20 years with sponsorship from Quit. Is an amazing record as well. So it means a lot to everybody in the sport that an event is sustainable, obviously has a very strong team, and it's been a high-ranking event throughout that era.
Yeah, full credit to the WA Car Club. 30 years is a very long time, and a lot of people have spent a lot of time and a lot of effort, and on behalf of the Australian Rally Championship, our hats go off to the WA Car Club for a fantastic milestone.
It was about that time that the Subaru four-wheel drive came out. I had the little Toyota Sprinter, and it was a very good handling car, the Sprinter, and it took me a little while to get the Subarus going properly. And off memory, one of the events was quite wet, and the Sprinter was far better in the wet conditions than what the four-wheel drives were, surprisingly. There's not too many events that are still going 30 years later. It means that the event has been well organised and well run over the years, and it was a fairly significant event as far as the Australian Championship goes back then. Some good roads down in West Australia, and I really enjoyed it over there.
For the Raymond brothers, this would be their day. Consolidating on their good start, they would set top 3 times, and on the repeat of the long stage, blitz the field, going 19 seconds quicker, and in the process...
The early battles was the Duncan and Heritage Wayne Bell, but I suppose everyone will remember the high-powered manufacturer days of Subaru, who were running a 3-car team there for a little while with Possum and Cody and Dean, and then the Toyota started doing the same thing and ran a 3-car team for a while, but best known with Neil Bates, Coral Taylor and Simon and Sue Evans. And so there were some great battles going on there, and Ed Ordinsky and the professional Mitsubishi rally team, backed up by the privateers of Scott and Mark Petter. So we were having 6, 7, 8 really good competitive cars.
I've been in the sport for 7 or 8 years, and I've done the Forest Rally every year that I've been in there. So for me it's a great thing, and probably the reason I got into the sport is because the rally came past my property year after year. Yeah, obviously me being from that area, it's a really good thing for me, and I'm very proud to have won the rally in my hometown, and the first West Australian in 20 years to do so.
Dip, then flat crest, middle 50, flat crest, middle 50, 5 plus left, 100, turn 1 right uphill, turning 1 right up here.
I was a couple of years behind everybody else in getting into the RX Turbo, but certainly it served me well enough to win my first ever ARC round in Perth, so very sweet. As anyone knows who's been rallying, the best car in the world is somebody else's car. Team Subaru Australia's car, and very well prepared by Boston-born Motorsport. Great Group N car, and it gave me the opportunity to win my second Forest Rally, and it looked on the face of it to be fairly easy, but when things are going well and the car's good and the tyres are working well and the team's the best team in Australia and a factory team, it's always going to go well.
The Forest Rally, or the Quid Forest Rally as it's known now, is a real driver's event. You know, the surface is unique amongst the world pretty much, and great flowing stages. We were fortunate to win there in 2010 and in really good conditions against a quality field, so it'll go down as one of my best drives, and I look forward to going to the Forest Rally every year. It's got everything going for it. It's got a fantastic super special stage around Barnard Park in Bustleton. It's a great place to go to. The weather's generally pretty nice, so you know, pretty much almost is the perfect rally, and you know, full credit to Ross Tapper and his team for generating, you know, what is pretty much the pinnacle of Australian rallying, I think.
Then right one long. Left 2 tightens over crest. Flying finish 100, fast left 1 to stop.
Left whip, 70, 6 left 4.
Michelin's finding renewed grip on WA's gravel. That may have been just enough to put the wind up a possum, because on stage 6 the Subaru hit and didn't miss.
Long, narrow, 5-6 left, don't cut entry, 30.
Vaughan was in the mood to play catch-up. Next stage he stripped 20 seconds off the Corolla, and then a mind-blowing 35 seconds off Bates in the 8th stage. But by the final service, and with just 10 race Ks to go, Possum conceded.
So far, so good. I still prefer the World Rally Cup, but I suppose that's obvious.
80, straight 8, crest 160, hairpin left.
They have won the event 6 times, which is more than anyone else. But surprisingly, the cars manufactured by Neil Bates have won the rally 11 times, with either his team winning it or cars that he's sold on to others winning the rally. So to win 11 out of 30 rallies is a pretty good effort by any one vehicle provider.
Look, I'm not sure there's one particular forest rally that stands out above all the others. The combination of some absolutely amazing roads, the fantastic scenery, you know, the years that we've been down in Bustleton in that beautiful seaside town, and combine that with event organisers that over the years have become great friends of ours, and they do such a sensational job and putting just a huge effort.
Yeah, look, obviously 30 years for an event is unbelievable. The WA Car Club have done a fantastic job. I think Ross Tapper, I might be in trouble here, but he's the best director in Australia. So, yeah, I think that Ross runs an incredibly good event. I think the whole car club, the whole rally community over there all pitch in, work together, and I think that's the secret to an event for longevity and the standard of the event.